Yo, what is up, you guys? Big. For another video. In today's video, this is a much more serious video. This is no joking. I'm gonna be 1000% serious. This is not gonna be no, oh, I'm trying to. I might crack a joke or few too, you know, because that's just what I do. But this is actually probably the serious video I'm probably gonna drop. I won't say this year. I don't know what's going to be in store for this year, but I will say that this is a very targeted video to a certain situations that happen in life, and I want you guys to be aware of this. Let's jump in. I would like to say that this video is targeted for women, okay? And it's what it is, because what I'm about to get into, it involves women. And men also fall into this category, so you guys also need to listen, but I'm really mainly talking to women in this video. You guys gotta be safe, bro. You gotta understand your surroundings. You gotta understand who you're dealing with. I'm serious, guys. And the reason why I'm making this video, you be like, oh, Nate, this is a random video. This isn't the normal. Hold on, I'm trying to make sure I'm talking loud enough. This isn't the normal. Oh, I'm about to come on here, play a video game, react to something, you know. But it bothers me at my job, guys. Like it really bothers me. The stories that I hear, the stuff that I witness, and it's just no action ever gets taken care of, bro. It's like people are also kind of scared to say something. They don't want to think that they're, you know, whatever the reason is on why you don't want to speak up about certain things. It is so important to speak up about these things, because when you speak up, and if something does happen, you're gonna be saving a lot of other people's time in terms of like victims or any of the situation. But mainly this video, I am talking about sexual harassment in general. Sexual harassment as well, but harassment. I'm gonna tell y'all a story what happened at my job and why I'm making this video. This is Guy, you know, I call him Every Jeffrey. See, that's a little joke right there. I call him Every Jeffrey, okay? And he's a very weirdo. Everyone knows this guy. See, this will also bothers me, and I'm probably gonna get worked up, and I'm probably gonna get emotional, because not emotional as like crying, but I'm about to tap into my emotions in a second, bro. It's so aggravating that everyone knows this dude is a weirdo, and you know, everyone knows this guy is a weirdo, but in some reasons he's just lollygagging, being a weirdo. So let me explain it. So this guy, it takes place from two people. They're both older. They're both like probably like 50, 60 people, grandparents. And this dude is still a creep. So, you know, imagine how many other people. Well, no, I've witnessed him be creepy to multiple people. And an example, he went to this place in our store, and he got like this ice cream, and he was trying to give it to this other older lady. And, you know, I don't know what his problem was, but I almost said her name. So she came into the break room. My dog Jerio was telling me about this. Y'all go subscribe to his channel. Hopefully I can find out, put it on the screen. So all this stuff is real. So she like he gets this ice cream and like trying to like give it to her. Like Jerio told me, he said, bro, he was trying to give her like this ice cream, and like she didn't want it. And the girl that we're talking about, the other lady, we're also at the same table. We're all talking about this. And I'm like, why is he like doing that? Ooh, he's just creepy. So he comes in with the same ice cream cup. Word two, I promise you, this hurt right here. He leans over, me, Jerio, and the older lady. He comes up to her, wraps his hand around her. So now me and Jerio looking at this dude like, we was just speaking about him, and he just strolls right in. I go on some destiny, bro. So he comes in, he does this. And I ain't gonna lie, it kind of scared me. This dude grabbed the ice cream thing and boom! And said, I got this for you, you need to eat it. So he's also foreign, so he has a disgusting accent. So most of the things that he is saying, you have to ignore him, because you don't know if he's speaking English or whatever language he speaks, because it's not English. Because most of the time when he speaks, it's very much gibberish, and if you're far away from him, it sounds like a shouting bird. Because, like I said, he doesn't really speak English that well. He's getting better. His English is getting better being around a bunch of Americans. But no, how did you get to America? First of all, I'm not trying to sit here and do no extra. But so look, he does this. So right now she already uncomfortable. She's complaining to us like he be being weird. Woo woo. So you already swing your arm like this. boom, and he's like trying to make her eat it. Like me and Jerry were just sitting there like looking at this dude. I'm looking at him like this. I promise you. I'm like,
come on, baby, eat the ice cream.
She said she didn't want it. That's literally what I did, because at first Jerry looked at me like, oh, here we go, and I'm just like, really? We just spoke about this dude making her mad uncomfortable. So that's the main premise of the video. He's making her uncomfortable, and he doesn't get the hint. I don't know, because you're not from America, but we don't do that type of stuff in America. Okay, you get pop playing. I don't know where he's from. I don't know where he's from. It's like a mother, I don't know. He's not from America. That's all I know. And like, he's being weird. She telling you, she making a perfect excuse. I'm full. I don't want to eat it. And then like I just said, she said she didn't want to. She said she didn't want it. Oh, then he gonna try to say, well, I'm just gonna throw it away. Then didn't do that. It's just making things uncomfortable, bro. There's other situations of him just like touching women too long and like asking for hugs, like to a regular Joe. Y'all thinking like, what's wrong with asking for a hug? There's a lot wrong with asking for a hug. First of all, if you're asking for hugs, you don't deserve it. I'm speaking that shit though. I'm speaking it though. I'm speaking facts, and if you want to sit here and ignore the facts, I don't give a fuck. This video is to show just try to express to the world that you guys have to be protected. Like I say in my reaction videos, I think all women should be able to carry that. So I really believe that, because well, women they're very vulnerable, and then weird old men try to like get on that with them. I never understood it. I've seen it way too much, and sometimes, guys, even if you report it, and I know people are like, oh, why don't you go tell someone? Well, always tell the police. They're gonna get you right. Even if you don't think they're gonna do it, but I know people don't like the police. It's fine. I enjoy them. I have no wrong with the police at all. I know a lot of people hate them, but the work that they do, and if you understood like well, okay, hold on, because I think a lot of y'all are gonna try to miss it. There are not all good cops. Everyone in the world knows that there's not all good people. There's not all good blacks. There's not all good whites. It's not all good people on this side. There's no such thing as everyone is good. So for you to have a bad experience with a said group and then generalize all of them to say that they're this, that's not fair in what aspect. And I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Because me, a real nigga like me, I don't give a fuck what you saying. Right is right, wrong is wrong, and you know the difference. Basically what I'm saying is, if you have a bad encounter with the police, that does not mean all the police are bad or racist. Now, am I saying that there's a lot of racist cops? There's a lot of bad cops, but you can do the same argument for everything in this world. So you gotta understand, you gotta learn how to take people. But this is why I also don't say I don't support an entire group just because. You can't ask me, do I support this group? Do they support me? Do they value what I do? Like individual people. I don't like supporting blind groups. I don't even trust people like that. If I'm being, I don't even trust you. You gotta do something for me to trust you. I got trust issues. But significant others or just people, I can't trust you. Who are you? Who are you to even come near me? Y'all think like, no, but seriously, like you gotta get some type of level of trust from me for you to even get around me. To be honest, I'm talking about like on some real shit. But basically, what I'm saying is, if you going through something very traumatic, go to the police. I snitch all the time. If you guys do not know, it's not even really snitching. It's called reporting a crime. Okay, and I've done it before, and I will continue to do it. Even at my job, I talked about this story time. Y'all can please go check that out. I'm setting a good example of like, if you're getting wrongdoing, if you're getting wrong outed, bro, go tell someone. Start trying to make these people pay. And I'm talking about immediately. I don't care how bad. Like, I know it gets scary. Like, I've had situations of an old lady harassing me. Seriously. And I'm like, I'm serious. Like, I was at my job. There's a lot of older, like, white women. And my voice shaking and everything, boy. Like, it's just uncomfortable. It's not nothing like, they'll come up to me. She used to be, like, talking. She started doing this. All right. We talking about where I work at. We talking about my job, and then now you start touching me. What if I did that to you? My point, don't touch me. I gotta let it be known. I remember it was this one dude. He was a little sus. He tried to touch me. I said, we don't do this. I don't give a fuck what you about. Don't touch me. What's wrong with y'all? You think you can just touch people? I would. Like, there's times where like Women have made insanely crazy like statements to me. I've reported every single one of them. Well, for the most part. For the most part. At least I tried to, at least. Like, there was just one customer. See, they're customers too, like, that official coworker, you're getting, bro, I don't even want to be at work in the first place. I want to go home and do stuff like this. I don't want to be at work in the first place. So if you're making my day harder by being annoying, what you think I'm about to do to you? You know? But I was shopping. I was on some subconscious shopping. I was looking at these burgers, and it was a old lady couple. It was an older woman and an older man, and they were together. And she was like linked up against the wall like these, and the freezer right in front of me, and she's on the side. And I'm just looking at the burger. She said, "Oh, small talk. Hey, how you doing?" Woo, woo, woo. It was like, "Oh, what you working on?" I said, "Well, currently right now, I'm not really working on anything. It's pretty slow." Ha ha ha. And she said, "Well, how about you come work on this back?" And I swear to y'all, like, bro, you say that to any, bro. I just said, walked away, because that's insane. You don't talk to people like that, bro. I don't, and I know, like, and I know there's some smart asses like that like to say, well, you're supposed to enjoy it. Yeah, the old lady had a fat ass, bro. Okay, that's still not right. I don't give a fuck. I try to do what's right. Okay, like, I don't like, yeah, she got a fat ass. Okay, old lady got yams, but does that still make her do anything she wants and not have no consequences because what, she's a attractive or older woman? What, you think you could do anything? No, not on my watch. Y'all might be, oh, y'all would've did. And then here's the goofies. Here's the goofy men. I would've did. I would've bought. No, you probably would've, because you have no morals. You have no sense of direction in life. You have no drive. You have no passion about anything. This is why you just sit there. You make your measly dollars and you go home. You smoke all day. You do drugs. You go out every weekend and you wonder why you were a loser. Fucking all the hoes, but still worthless in society. Waste of sperm. Bro, people like that get me so tight, bro. Cause it's like, bro, you're gonna blatantly choose the wrong option and then like try to make it seem like that's the good option. And I've seen women get harassed so much. I stand up for what it is. Like, I try to do my best, but what I'm not gonna do, I'm not gonna intervene. If I've intervened a few times, like with the ice cream, I did say, bro, she said she didn't want it. Like, when you keep like going for it, and he kind of stopped and tried to play it cool, goofy, you know, foreigner. But then, what was I about to say? Oh yeah, I try not to like sometimes you kind of just like, it's so cringy to see like all these older men doing that to women, and then I always be like, hey, y'all gotta start speaking up, bro. I'm tired of women coming to me with stories about dudes doing weird stuff, and you sit there. What are you doing? Bro, I don't care what you say. There's no excuse. You can cope all you want with the reality of the situation. You're getting harassed. You're getting sexually harassed. You're getting assaulted. Start speaking. It does nothing no good. Like, this one time in my last job, bro, I think I've told this before, and like there's this girl I went to, very attractive, around my age, attractive, okay, we worked together, and she had a boyfriend, okay, and like, I guess like they would get into it or something. You know how couples are, like, everybody knows, like, couples get into it, y'all fight, argue, whatever. And I don't know if it had anything to do with that specifically, but I wasn't here on this day. I came the next day to find this out. And there was a guy we worked with, I'm not gonna say his name. He was weird. Again, weird. All the managers know, all the supervisors know that a weirdo works among y'all. And just because he's a good worker, he can do whatever he wants. That's Diddy. That's Diddy activity. He's good at producing and making music, so let him just do. That's Diddy, and I don't like it. I hate Diddy, actually. I really do not like him. If I ever seen him, I'm gonna avoid him at all costs. So she's not having a good day. This dude thought it was a good idea to go up behind her and hug her from the back. He thought that was a good idea, y'all. She went off on him. I remember, like, she said, so she pushed him, cussed him out, and guess what? She went to the managers and the supervisors, the guys that's supposed to make people feel protected in some type of way, the leadership. It did nothing. He did not get fired over that. He probably got talked to. He can't be doing that. Okay. This is what's wrong with society, and this is why things get under the cracks. If you stomp on it immediately, a lot of things won't happen. They should have been nipped him in the bud with the situation with her. They've been through history before. So when you don't nip it in the bud, you enable bad behavior. Why do you think kids are so bad now? Kids don't have no accountability at all, and you wonder why kids are going up. Y'all wonder why, because there's no sense of accountability. There's no sense of anything. But moral of the story, guys, I really want y'all to be safe, bro. Seriously, man or woman, specifically women, but men as well. Because I know a lot of y'all, some of y'all don't have a lot of courage to speak about stuff, but you need to. And I'm the type of guy, I want y'all to take lessons from me, bro. And them them story times I did, where I literally wrote a statement. If that's what it takes to get this guy further away from people on my watch, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm not talking about no superheroes, but I like to do what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. If I see wrongdoing and I know I can try to help it, I will do it. I'm a citizen. At least I try to be, bro. Like, I ain't perfect, but I will tell you though, I try to be consistent, snitching, making reports, because you're making people's lives a lot better in the workplace, the school place, anywhere you're at, and you're getting like harassed. Okay, like, y'all need to start speaking to even if you don't want to go to the police, go to the staff and go to woo. Try to keep less victims, because if you call it out, it won't happen. You know what I mean? And one final thing, I just don't understand some of the policies at some of these jobs or schools, or I don't understand the policy. If I literally told you this person is doing this to me, why aren't you going immediately? I think the world is a lot soft. I think it is soft. I really do think it's soft. I'm not trying to be those guys where, oh, you snowflake. I'm not even that type of dude. But what I will tell you is the world actually is soft. It really is. I'm sorry. Like, bro, if y'all would just stand on what the rules are or what's right and start getting these people slowly up out of here, making reports to the police if it's really bad, which I've heard cases of situations of dudes harassing women to the fullest at certain establishments. And if you report it, it can get dealt with. Now, a lot of the time it don't. And sometimes you gotta take matters in your own hands. I do believe in that 1,000%. I definitely believe in a good ass woman. I 1,000% believe in that. But if you can't do it, like I said, if you're a woman, it'll put anybody down. It will put anybody down. One dude try to get in the car, trying to get down, put him down every time. It's not gonna fail you. It's not gonna fail you. You shoot that, you gone. I think that's all I need to talk about, guys. But this is a really serious topic that I've been wanting to talk about for a minute. But seriously, guys, the main message is really stand on what you believe in. Stand on your morals. Please understand that you're a human first before any of this bullshit. Money can't buy you, bro. Let it be known, bro. Like, you really about what you say, bro. And if harassing people is something that you go against, start standing up for yourself and speaking up, because it is important. Trust me. And people don't see the aftermath of it. When you do weird stuff like that, it fucks up people mentally so bad. It fucks them up to where they don't know if they're safe in certain situations. They get PTSD. This is real stuff, and these are real like situations. When you do that to people's minds and fuck with them, and all that weird lady shit too. When you do that, it really affects people in the aftermath. You don't see the kid crying when he get home. You don't see the grown woman afraid to be around certain people. Y'all don't ever crying on the phone because like some dude did something, and vice versa. Man, a woman doing something to a man, you don't ever see the aftermath. Just because you don't see it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. That's my final thing, man. So hope y'all enjoyed this, man. Take this very serious, and if you enjoyed this, I can come back with more serious things that I love to talk about. But this is just my opinion on everything. But yeah, hope y'all enjoyed this, man. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out, bro.